What does it really mean to stand with someone? Well, every year on December 20th, the world takes a moment for International Human Solidarity Day. And it's all about digging into that exact question and really thinking about the bonds that tie us all together. And at the heart of this day is this really powerful idea. I mean, think about it. We have all these amazing differences, right? Different languages, cultures, beliefs, but underneath all of that, there's this simple truth. We're all one human family, sharing this one planet. Okay, so solidarity. It's a word that gets thrown around a lot, especially when things get tough. But what does it actually mean? Like, what does it look like in the real world? Let's dive in and really unpack that. So at its core, solidarity is basically a promise. It's this deep commitment to really see and respect the dignity in every single person. No exceptions. And it's about actively standing together when we're up against the big challenges of the world. And this is a really important point. Solidarity is so much more than just, giving aid. That's super important, of course, but it goes deeper. It's about that human connection. It's about actually being present for people, respecting who they are, and helping each other get stronger. It's a we thing. And honestly, this idea has never been more important. The challenges we're facing, they're huge, and they're all connected. We're talking about massive issues like poverty, injustice, conflict, natural disasters. I mean, no one person or even one country can solve these things by themselves. It's got to be all of us, together. When you look at a list like that, it's easy to feel, overwhelmed, right? It feels so big. But here's an idea. What if the solution doesn't start with some giant, complicated plan? What if it starts with something small, something personal? Let's talk about that. And this really brings us to the core question here. It's about shifting our focus away from the huge, scary headlines for just a second and looking right around us. Just ask yourself this: what's one small thing I can do today to help someone else? And you know what? The answer can be ridiculously simple. It could literally start with just a smile. That little gesture of saying, "I see you," to a stranger or a friend. It costs absolutely nothing, but man, it can mean the world to someone. Or how about this? Just a moment of your full attention. Seriously, think about it. Putting your phone down, actually looking at someone, and just listening. In the world we live in, where we're all so distracted, that is a huge, powerful act. And yeah, sometimes it's as simple as an outstretched hand, offering to help someone carry something heavy, helping them up if they stumble, or just being there for them when words don't quite cut it. So the big takeaway here is that all these little things, that smile, that moment of listening, that helping hand, they might seem small, but they can be a total game changer. They can literally be a light for someone who's in a dark place. And that right there, that's the real power of solidarity. It's not about one person doing some huge heroic thing. It's about all of us making all these small connections and the massive effect that has when you add it all up. Okay, so what do we do with this? Where do we go from here? Well, it breaks down into 3 simple choices. First, we have to choose to care. That means going beyond just feeling sorry for someone and really trying to understand what they're going through. Then we choose to share. Share our time, our talents, maybe even our voice for people who aren't being heard. And finally, we choose to inspire. Because when you act, it creates this ripple effect. It encourages other people to act too. Because at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. Real change doesn't start with some new law or big program. It starts with us. It starts with empathy, a better world, a kinder world. It begins when we actually connect with each other, heart to heart.
So let's take this idea and run with it, not just today, but every day. Let's make that choice to put our shared humanity first and to show solidarity for everyone. Because a world where our hearts are connected, well, that's a world where every single one of us can truly thrive.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.